So buckle up, travel enthusiasts, because we're about to dive into the wonderful world of new TSA carry-on rules. Let's face it, the 311 rule for liquids has been a constant source of confusion. Whether you're a seasoned traveler or someone who only flies occasionally, the rules can be baffling. Is it 3 ounces or 3.4 ounces? And why does it even matter? The difference seems so minuscule, yet it can be the deciding factor between a smooth security check and a frustrating delay. Wait, does sunscreen count as a liquid or a gel? And what about other items like toothpaste, deodorant, or even peanut butter? The list of questions goes on and on. Fear no more, my friends, because the TSA has heard our pleas, probably because we were yelling them at the security line. They've made some changes to help us navigate these murky waters. The good news is, the 311 rule still stands. Sort of. But now, there's a bit more clarity and flexibility to make our lives easier. Here's the deal. You can still bring your travel-sized toiletries, but now there's more flexibility. The TSA understands that not all liquids are created equal, and some are more essential than others. Medications and baby formula have always been exceptions, but now you can pack larger quantities of essential liquids if you need them. This is a huge relief for parents and those with medical needs. Just be prepared to declare them separately. This means you'll need to take a moment to inform the TSA agents about these items, but it's a small price to pay for the convenience. Think of it this way. The TSA is basically saying, we trust you need your life-saving lotion, but that gallon of sunscreen? Yeah, that's going in your checked bag. It's all about finding a balance between security and convenience. So next time you're packing for a trip, remember these updated guidelines. It might take a little extra effort, but it will save you a lot of hassle at the airport. Happy travels! Remember when you had to choose between your favorite snacks and your laptop at security? It was always a stressful decision, trying to figure out what to prioritize and what to leave behind. The lines were long, the rules were confusing, and the whole process felt like a test of patience and balance. Those days are gone. The TSA has finally entered the 21st century and realized that our electronics are basically extensions of ourselves. No longer do we have to fumble with our devices, risking damage or loss. The new regulations acknowledge the importance of our gadgets in our daily lives. You can now breathe a sigh of relief because laptops, tablets, and even gaming consoles can stay nestled safely in your carry-on. This means less hassle and more peace of mind. Imagine the convenience of not having to unpack and repack your electronics every time you go through security. It's a game changer for frequent travelers and tech enthusiasts alike. No more awkwardly juggling devices while trying to fold yourself into those tiny TSA scanning booths. The process is now smoother and more efficient, allowing you to focus on your journey rather than the logistics of getting through security. It's a small change that makes a big difference in the overall travel experience. But wait, there's more. Remember those delicious snacks you had to sacrifice? The frustration of having to throw away perfectly good food because it didn't meet the security guidelines? Well, that's a thing of the past too. Pack 'em up. The TSA has given the green light to bring your own food on board. This means you can enjoy your favorite snacks and meals without worrying about finding something suitable at the airport. Whether it's a homemade sandwich or a special treat, you can now bring it along for the ride. So go ahead, pack that gourmet cheese plate or that artisanal salami sandwich. Indulge in your culinary preferences and make your travel experience more enjoyable. The new rules are designed to make your journey smoother and more comfortable, allowing you to focus on the adventure ahead rather than the inconveniences of airport security. With these changes, traveling has become a bit more pleasant. You can now enjoy your snacks and use your electronics without the added stress of security checks. It's a step forward in making air travel a more enjoyable experience for everyone. So next time you pack for a trip, remember these new allowances. Embrace the convenience and enjoy a smoother, more relaxed journey. The TSA's updated policies are here to make your travel experience better than ever. Now that you're an expert on the new TSA rules, let's talk strategy. Getting through security doesn't have to be an Olympic sport. With a little planning and these pro tips, you'll be sailing through security like a VIP. First things first, invest in a good, TSA-approved toiletry bag. Those clear zippered pouches are like magic portals for your liquids. Keep it organized, keep it under 3.4 ounces per item, and you're golden. Next up, dress for success. And by success, I mean minimal hassle. Avoid wearing excessive jewelry or clothing with lots of metal. Trust me, no one wants to be the person setting off the metal detector symphony. Okay, folks, remember that deadline for Real ID that seemed like it was light years away? Well, guess what? It's 2025 and that deadline has officially landed. Starting now, you'll need a Real ID-compliant driver's license or state ID to board domestic flights. Think of it as an upgrade for your identification, like trading in your flip phone for the latest smartphone. If you haven't already, check with your state's driver's licensing agency to see what documents you need to get yours. Trust me, you don't want to be that person turned away at the airport because your ID is stuck in the Stone Age. Still feeling a little unsure about what you can and can't bring? Don't worry, the TSA has got your back. No, seriously, they do. They have this awesome program called Ask TSA. It's like having a personal TSA agent on speed dial. Except not on speed dial because that would be creepy. You can tweet your questions to at Ask TSA, send them a Facebook message, or even use their chatbot on the TSA website. They're there to answer all your burning travel questions, from whether your grandma's secret pickle recipe is allowed, probably not, to if you can bring your pet rock collection, definitely yes, rocks are cool. All right, my fellow travelers, let's recap everything we've learned with a handy-dandy checklist. 3.4 ounces or less, stored in a clear quart-sized bag. Laptops, tablets, and gaming consoles are good to go in your carry-on. Pack those snacks and sandwiches, but leave the soup at home. Make sure you have a real ID-compliant license or state ID. When in doubt, reach out to the experts. Remember, these rules are in place to keep us safe and ensure a smooth travel experience for everyone. There you have it. You're now armed with the knowledge to conquer the wild world of TSA Carry-On Rules in 2025. Remember, the key to stress-free travel is to stay informed and be prepared. So, the next time you're packing for a trip, channel your inner TSA agent, follow these tips, and you'll be breezing through security like a pro. Happy travels, everybody. Now, I want to hear from you. What are your biggest airport security pet peeves? Share your stories in the comments.